Salutations, meatbags. I'm your non-binary horror host with the most, Mr. Bones, and today we're talking about my second favorite horror movie of the year, Late Night with the Devil. This whole movie is framed around footage from a lost late-night TV show, talk show, called Night Owls, with your host, Jack Delroy, played brilliantly by David Dashmaltian. This whole thing is a love letter to late night talk shows. And The Exorcist. I love how this movie shows the possession, sets up the possession, gives history on the cult that caused the possession, and history on the host. You feel anchored to Jack. You feel his pain. You see where his motivation for what he's doing is coming from, even if a little bit misguided. And I think that that's part of the reason this movie's so good. All the characters feel real. The story feels interesting. It feels solid. It feels probable. But there's one scene above everything else that I think just really makes this movie impressive. And it's a scene where one of the characters gets hypnotized. This character has a fear of worms. So through the hypnotization of everybody, not just the person, but everybody in the room at the time, he begins to peel back his skin and he sees worms, just a shitload of worms everywhere. And then one pops right out of his eye, just a giant one right out of his head. And it's brilliant. It's great practical effect. It's terrifying. It's disgusting. And it's done so believably in the movie. Like, following the track of the movie, it doesn't feel out of place. It's brilliant. And it builds right into the big climax of the movie, up until the end. And it's moments like that where you can work seamlessly from something like that into your climax and use that as a stepping stone to get there seamlessly. It's so good. It's so well acted. And again, the practical effects of that are just amazing. Just fantastic. So if you haven't seen Late Night with the Devil, please go watch it. I'm begging you. Until next time, meatbags.